Hi all, today we'll see how to create a 3D picture gallery slideshow in After Effects. I have created some pre-compositions with the pictures we need for the slideshow. If you see, this has got the picture, and inside that a pre-composition which has got some text, the picture we need. And I have created some shape layers too. It's like a frame you can also create for your pictures. I've created three with three different colors. And just another pre-composition which has got only the text. That's always the best way to create when you have to duplicate the compositions. If you see, media 1 is a pre-composition which has got the first picture and all the text which I need. Another pre-composition which is just a duplicate of the media 1 pre-composition, and only the picture is being changed, and one text, the name of the subject, which has been changed. And I have duplicated 22 times here. You can duplicate it according to the number of photos you have. Now let's create the main composition on which we are going to work. Let's make it 1 minute. Let's create a new solid layer just for the background. And once you created the background in the effects and preset, just drag and drop the gradient ramp just to give some background colors, gradient colors, which is nowadays everybody uses this. I'm just speeding it up. You can create according to the color of your wish. I'm just completing that, and let's select all the media compositions or the pictures, whatever we have created, and drop it to the main composition. Now let's create a new camera, a two-noded camera I'm creating here, and open the 3D layer for all the layers, which allows to manipulate all the layers as three-dimensional. Now create a new null object, and let's rename it as position, and let's duplicate that null layer and rename it as wiggle. With that, we'll give a small expression to all the layers. Open the 3D layer for those two layers as well. For parenting, open columns, parent and link. If you cannot see that parent icon, let's parent the camera to the position and parent the position to the wiggle so that all the layers get that effect. Let's open the position for wiggle, press Alt and press the stopwatch to get the option to enter our expression. Let's do wiggle 1.5 10. And that's done. Let's change the view layout to two views. Now let's rearrange all the pictures in such a manner that it is easy for us to position each of them in the camera. I'm just speeding up the process here. Just rearranged all my 22 photographs in such a way that it is easy for me to see when I'm working with the camera. Now go to the position. From the start of the layer, just create a keyframe. Zoom all the way into the first photograph you need. and come to around 1 second and stop where you want to zoom it. And just ease out the keyframes by pressing F9. Let's create a new solid layer to give a small fade effect for the zoom out. Maybe 3 or 4 frames. Just press Alt, close square bracket. That's all where we need the fade. From the start area, you give the opacity to 100%, and when it comes to half a second, the opacity goes to 0. And just see that effect, it goes like this. I'm just pressing F9 for those 2 keyframes as well. Once you open the graph for that zoom out, make sure it is in edit speed graph. Select the root of the graph, and you can slightly change the graph shape like this to give a smooth transition. You're looking pretty decent. Now what we have to do is we have to give the position of the camera to each of our photographs. The only thing you have to keep in mind is just after 3 or 4 frames until which you need for the photograph to be in the screen, and later on change the keyframes one after another, and just adjust to exact center of the frame for looking decent. I'm just speeding up the process here, just giving the keyframes to each and every photograph in the way I need. I have given only 3 or 4 frames per photographs for the tutorial purpose, whereas you can give maybe 6 to 7 frames for each photo to look nice. Thank you for watching.